Hi Team Resolute Christians, I hope you're doing good. Well, welcome back to this channel if you're a resident here already, and welcome if you're new to this channel. And today's message is really an encouragement to any minister, anyone who knows who's got a call on their life, every chosen one who knows that, the Lord has commissioned you, that you have a call on your life and you are beginning those steps of following the will of God. And sometimes, that journey is not sweet. Sometimes the journey is very dreadful. And you see, it appears that those who are successful in the ministry and what you call success, first of all, what you might call success, as in like having a large congregation, having many people saved, and you feel that is what I aspire to be, or even more. But the steps that you take you're not seeing that fruition in your life. Today's video is more of an encouragement, because to be a man or woman of God is not an easy walk. It takes a lot of growth, a lot of being broken down, because one of the first things the Lord will do is break you down to rebuild you, to create, to make you what He has called you to be. And that often takes a lot of sacrifices. It takes a lot of trust in Him, and just you will cry many nights, like you will not know always which way to go. And as a leader, people look up to you to lead them, and then you just saying, well, I myself don't really know which way to go. And sometimes at that time you might not even hear the voice of the Lord so clearly, and it's just like, Lord, what am I doing? If you were in that state, I want to use this video to just encourage you to know that the Lord will make your way in your life. And we will have a quick look at the testimony of T.D. Jakes, which was a blessing to me, and I'm sure will be a blessing unto you. We know that T.D. Jakes has thousands of people attend his sermons every single Sunday. He is known across the globe, in every part of the world. Someone would not know about the name of T.D. Jakes in every single city, every single town. He has blessed many, but his beginning was very humble. And here he's going to share with us, how his ministry started, how the first 10 years of his ministry, that's a long time, one would say, yes, how the first 10 years of his ministry really were and how they began.
Or it ought to be, and that's the way it ought to be in business. Your suffering is your training. 10 years, I started pastoring when I was 22 years old. I had 7 members, and I had to drive over an hour to get to the church. I had very little money. I had much of nothing. I was just trying to go serve the people of God. I spent 10 years in a church with about 40, 50, maybe 100 people on Easter Sunday. And I finally got so frustrated, because I thought, God, you told me to do this and you're not helping me. I'm trying to build this church and everything's going wrong. You're not helping me. I spent years. See, I didn't start when you saw me on TV. I spent years in the backside of the desert preaching to little old ladies who were falling asleep while I was preaching. And when I finished that tenure, the Lord said to me, you were trying to build the church, but I was using the church to build you.
Hallelujah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So where you're at, be encouraged. That a whole T.D. Jakes, right? You would imagine that he had sometimes 7 members, and he would drive over an hour and having old ladies falling asleep to his sermons for 10 years. So you who had started 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, listen, it does not matter how you start, but how it's ending. And sometimes even those who are taking even longer to grow and to break down is because that which you have to fulfill is that much bigger. Anything that grows overnight can be destroyed overnight. Anything that is built on solid foundation is very difficult to destroy. So just be reassured and rest assured. It blessed me, and I'm sure it's a blessing unto you. Stay resolute. I'm praying for you, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye.